welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about staying on track for the holidays, okay? Because Christmas is right around the corner and I want you to have the best time of your life this holiday season. So these are going to be my top tips to help you maintain your sanity but still stay, on track with your gains, with your workout goals, and with your nutrition during this season. By the way, I am in a festive mood. I don't know if you can see my shirt. It says for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco. And I've got my Christmas boxers on. I have had this shirt for literally 5 freaking years or even longer, since like high school, and I'm never getting rid of it. All right, so now I want you to remember that staying on track is going to look different depending on your goals. So if your goal is fat loss, if your goal is muscle growth, if your goal is maintenance, the way you eat is going to differ slightly. So these tips are gonna be focused more on overall, like staying on track and things that can be applied to everybody. This video will be focused on a little bit of both, but we'll be focused mostly on how to maintain your figure and not go over your calories too much, because I know during the holiday season we're eating a lot of calorie dense foods, a lot of goodies, which is totally fine, but moderation's key. So number 1 tip for staying on track is don't panic. You need to really focus on just building a good relationship with food and with yourself. Stressing out, beating yourself up over what you eat, or feeling guilty is only gonna hold you back. First of all, stress increases the cortisol in your body, which causes your body to store fat faster. So we are not gonna stress. That's not what we're gonna do. This is a time for joy, celebration, love. You need to understand that this is a special time of year. Instead of feeling guilt and shame, change the way you approach nutrition and you approach your body and health and fitness. I know this is difficult. We're undoing years of conditioning, years of listening to society, years of seeing tabloids like this when we were growing up, like in middle school, high school. Like, what the heck was wrong with people? Actually, this is still in the tabloids now, which is very, very sad. So step 1 is to be compassionate and kind towards yourself. Understand why you may have these feelings of guilt and shame, but also realize that it is in your hands where you take your relationship with food and with yourself from here. Tip number 2 is be intentional with your treats and practice moderation. Allow yourself to have smaller quantities more often rather than trying to get it all in while you can. This is why I don't support cheat meals or cheat days, because I feel like it creates this mentality of like scarcity where you feel like, oh, this is my only chance to get all that good stuff in, so I'm gonna stuff myself. No. It makes you feel like this is your one chance to enjoy good food, which can lead to binging and a toxic relationship with food. So treat yourself throughout the day, but also know that this is not your last chance to treat yourself. Like, you don't have to eat the whole box of cookies. You can have a few cookies, because you can also have some cookies later or tomorrow. Like, it's okay. So try to really moderate and eat slower, eat more intentionally. And when I say to be intentional with your treats, I mean pick things that are really gonna fill you with joy and make you feel good. Don't eat something just because like someone else is eating it, or because you're like bored or have nothing better to do. Really pick the treats that are gonna make you feel so good. Tip number 2, make low-calorie swaps whenever possible. So I know during the holiday season, we're having lots of hot chocolate, lots of sweets, and that's okay. But whenever you can, try to make lower calorie swaps so that at the end, your calorie count is kind of like balanced out. So let's say I'm craving some juice or some soda. Instead of that, I will have my BCAAs. My BCAAs are an amazing substitute for like when you're craving something sweet and sugary, but you're just having a sugar craving like me, because I have a big sweet tooth. The BCAAs are only 16 calories and they make me feel so good and satisfied with my sweet tooth, and I just feel great. Another great option is the protein pina colada, which has 120 calories when you make it with water. I like to make it with milk, so it's like around 160 when you use almond milk, and it tastes so good, like a dessert smoothie, and it's less than 200 calories, which if you were to get a smoothie or a shake somewhere else, like a milkshake, it's pretty high in calories. So whenever you make these lower calorie swaps, you leave more room to treat yourself later. Like if I know tonight I'm gonna be making a cake and eating brownies and having all the good holiday goodies, I know during like breakfast and lunch I'll eat a little bit more cleaner. Of course, I'll still get all my nutrients. It's still important to eat. Like, you can't not eat. You gotta eat, girl. You gotta eat. But maybe instead of having a soda or a juice or ice cream or a dessert, I will be like, you know what? I'll save dessert for after dinner when I'm gonna make that cake, and I'm gonna have my BCAAs instead. And then it all works out. And BCAAs are amazing for your muscles and for your body. Tip number 4 is pick more intense, higher calorie workouts or or add an extra aerobic activity to your workout. For example, in December, I try to stay more active by doing more runs in the morning or playing more tennis or doing anything that will burn more calories, because I know I'm ingesting a lot more calories. So it's all about finding that balance, that stability of like, you ingest more calories, you just simply need to burn a little bit more, increase your activity level. That is one of the easiest ways to stay on track, really. I find it a lot easier to increase the activity rather than trying to decrease the amount of calories we put into our body. This is the reason I created the 4-week holiday shred, which launched on Daily Thrive on December 6th. However, you can start that 4-week holiday shred literally right now. Like, this could be your week 1. The 4-week holiday shred focuses on the like most intense high calorie burning workouts, but we still build muscle. Okay, we still have some weighted booty workouts in there to make sure that all those calories go to all the right places. And so far the girls have been loving it, and it's not too late to join. It's gonna stay up there well into January, so you can join today, this week, Monday, whatever. And tip number 5 is to use this time to build some muscle. So you're gonna be eating in a calorie surplus anyway, you might as well have it all go to the booty gain. So if you focus on lifting weights and growing your glutes and doing a program like, for example, the 6-week booty pump, this is a great time to grow those glutes. So you might as well take advantage of all those high calorie foods we're eating. Of course, you have to include a lot of protein. It can't just all be like sugar and marshmallows that we're eating during this time, but a calorie surplus in general will still help you build your muscles as long as you're getting an adequate amount of protein. Rule of thumb I try to remember during this holiday season is to eat 70% clean and nutritious. When I say clean, by the way, I just mean nutritionally dense. So clean doesn't mean eating everything like super plain, like rice and chicken, no seasoning. No, I just mean getting a lot of fruits and veggies, getting a lot of whole grains, lean protein, all that good stuff, and 30% just good stuff for the soul. So as long as you stick to the 70-30 rule, and of course some days will not be 70-30, some days will be like 50-50, and that is fine. But as long as you're getting all your nutrients in, you're fueling your body with whatever makes you feel good, and you are prioritizing your relationship with food and with yourself, you will be a-okay. And then come January, we can kickstart our fitness journeys and really focus, but just don't allow the stress of what you're putting into your body ruin your holiday season. Because the most important part is that we have fun and we enjoy ourselves, because life is so damn short. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope these tips were helpful. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Happy holidays!